everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Azzy. For today, I'm excited. I'm going to basically just give you guys 4 tips on how to become a thrifting pro. And what I mean by that is just when you go to the thrift store, 4 things that you could use to really make the most out of your visit. Without further ado, let's just get right into it. My first tip, this really plays into when you first get there, that is to go in with no expectations. What I mean by that is just sometimes I go in there and I want to find like a very specific thing. That thing is in my mind so much that I end up not paying attention to other like items in the store because I'm so focused on looking for that one thing. And I think that can really just block like your vision when you're shopping, especially since there's just so much clothes in a thrift store and so many options. Going in with no expectations really helps go in there with a broad vision and really see every piece of clothing so that you don't miss really good thrift finds. What this also means is any thoughts or feelings that you have had towards the thrift store that are not necessarily positive, I would honestly just throw those out the window so that you can really enjoy your experience. And that really ties into just the expectations. You know, sometimes we hear about certain stores or thrifting in general, and those beliefs can kind of skew the way that we view them. So going into a thrift store with a very clear, broad vision is gonna make your experience so much more fun because you're not gonna be thinking about all those other little things that maybe you have heard, or you're not going to be thinking about that one thing that if you don't find, then it was a waste of time going to the store. All of this I've learned from experience. Let's move on to tip number 2. This tip is just pretend that the whole entire store is for you. I would forget about any labels. I would forget about men's section, women's section, accessories, this, that, this. Go in it with the mindset that this store is your store. Now you have just broadened the amount of clothes that you can look at, or the amount of things that you can look at. Because at first, maybe you were just gonna go look at the women's, but going into the store, like no matter what section it is, it's for me. Now you have double, triple, quadruple the amount of things that you can look through. There's little tiny treasures in every single one of them, and if you take your time to really look through them and not only go to just one section because you feel like that's the only section you'll find stuff, trust me, you will find something in every section. This has really helped because I find a lot of my best finds in the men's section, you know, because I don't really view it as a men's section. I just view it as a section of clothes. Literally anything that you're looking for, if you just act like everything that you need is there, you're most likely gonna find more stuff and just be less stressed when you're looking through every section. You're gonna feel more confident that you're gonna have a good thrifting experience. So let's just move on. Tip number 3, which kind of piggybacks off what I just said, and it's take your time. When you go thrifting, I can take probably 3 to 4 hours, and I know that might sound a little bit insane, but the reason I like to take my time is because I kind of look through literally every little piece of clothing. I go one by one, and it's kind of like therapy for me, so I don't really mind. But if this is not your thing, like you do not like being in a store for that long, I would say that when you do go in, even if it's just for 10 minutes, really making the most out of those 10 minutes. Not feeling like, oh, I don't really want to be here. Like, okay, I'm going to be here for 10 minutes and I'm going to focus and I'm just going to make the most out of this because I'm taking time out of my day to come to the thrift store. So let me make the most out of it. So just take your time with whatever time that you have. Obviously, the more time that you spend there, the more likely you have of finding things. Just because you're really spending the time to either look through each piece of clothing one by one, or you're taking the time to look through every single section in the store. Even if it's a quick little glance, a quick little skim. Sometimes I don't look through every piece of clothing because I don't have time. There is times where I just go in through every section and I just skim over it with my eyes, you know. And that is kind of like you're flipping through it because you're just looking one by one. But yeah, just make it fun for yourself, you know. Make it like if it's time for you. Make it a experience where you're not just shopping. You're looking for pieces of clothing that are gonna make you feel really good, look really good, and you're gonna feel really good about where you got them or how much it was or what brand it was. You know, there's so many little things that can excite you about it. So taking your time will definitely benefit in the long run. Step number 4 is to bring a friend. For me, I bring my sister, or I bring like one of my best friends. Bringing a friend can really make your experience more enjoyable, but also that friend can help you look as well. You know, as they're looking, they might see something that you like. So bringing someone that knows what you like, someone who will have you in mind when they're shopping as well, you know, so they're looking through something, you know, for them, but then they're like, oh, I think Azzy would really like this, and then they go and show you, because that is actually how I find a lot of my good thrift finds as well. At the end of this video, I'm going to show you guys like my favorite finds, and all of these tips kind of played into how I found all of these. But yeah, bringing someone can also make it feel less stressful. And honestly, sometimes people have anxiety when they shop, and it might take that away because you're with somebody. They're going to take the time as well to look through stuff. You guys can try stuff on together. You can get their opinion. That's a huge thing. You know, if you're not really sure about something or how it looks on you, and you do want someone else's opinion, that friend can definitely help you. You guys can find things for each other. And even if you don't buy anything, just trying on things that maybe you wouldn't try. You know, like you see a shirt and you're like, I don't really know how I feel about that. But then they also find a shirt that they feel the same way about, and you guys try it on together, and then voila, you might end up both liking it. So it can just be like a really fun bonding experience, and it just makes the entire thing so much more memorable, and it doesn't just feel like you're shopping. You know, it feels like an experience. You're having quality time with somebody that you really enjoy being with. I think the best part of that is when you both find like a treasure. You both find something that you're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. You guys just leave so happy with this item, and that you guys didn't expect to find, but you both did. And then it's just like you're just in such a good mood. Since your friend is there, if you're having a hard time finding stuff, they can like be a reassurance. Like, hey, come on, like no worries. Let's just keep looking, I'll help you look, and we can come back another day. You know, it's like a support buddy almost. And I'm actually just gonna throw in like 2 extra bonus tips. I thought 4 was enough, but I'm like, no, there's 2 more that I really want to share. My 5th little bonus tip is to go in with a budget. What I mean by this is setting, you don't have to have like an exact, like I'm going to spend exactly $50, but having an idea like, okay, today I want to spend no more than $50. Doing this can help you only really get the things that you truly love. So I don't really like to overshop, because then I end up with so many things in my closet that I might not even end up wearing, and I really want to avoid that. If you have all these items, let's say I have like 10 items and I want all of them, but that would go over my $50. So then I really have to look at every piece of clothing that I have and really think like, does this fit in my wardrobe? As in, can I match it with other things in my wardrobe? Will I wear this often? Where can I wear this? How can I wear this? All these little things that can play into it. Maybe you'll end up realizing, I literally have nothing I can wear with this. So then you're like, well, maybe I don't need this. So you put it back. And it just helps you create a wardrobe that is filled with things that you really, really love and that you can pair with other things. And you don't have to set a budget, you know, that might create some stress for some people, but for others, it might relieve stress. So this is really like a personal preference. I just know that this helps me save time, save money, save on overbuying clothes that I think I'm gonna wear and then I don't end up wearing. And my last bonus tip is very cliche, but it's just enjoy your experience, have fun. Look at it like if it's one of your favorite hobbies, you know. Have an open mind. It really shouldn't be anything too that serious. You know, if you don't find anything, it's okay. Don't worry. The thrift store is going to be there tomorrow. You're always going to have new things coming in. Don't put too much pressure on yourself. This should be a fun experience. You will find something at some point that you go to the thrift store. I don't find things every time I go, and that's okay. I just let it go. Sometimes I just go there for inspiration, honestly. So just have fun, okay? Because thrift stores can be a lot of things but fun, but if you go in with the mindset that it's going to be a good experience, it will be a good experience. That's just what it's about. Tell yourself it's going to be good, and I promise you it will be good. I hope that these tips helped you. If you would like me to make one with 10-15 tips, like a longer one, let me know. I just try to think of like the top ones, but I do have many more that I could share. So if you guys want to hear more, let me know. If you want more videos about just thrifting, let me know as well. And also comment down like your tips that I might not have mentioned and you feel like have really helped you. Before I end this video, I did want to show you guys some of my favorite thrift finds. This shirt that I'm wearing is one of them, so let me go ahead and kind of show you guys. Super low V halter neck top, and it has like little tiny bead details. And my mom actually thrifted this for me back where she lives. Another thing is this dress. Oh my gosh, so it's a super long dress. I can't show you the entire dress, but I'm just going to show you what it looks like. It has a little bit of ruching on the front, this little like unique little bow, and the pattern is what I love. It's like this beautiful long maxi dress, and it's silky, and it has really cute, let me show you, like scalloped detail. Oh, I love this one. This I found in the intimate section, and it is a little corset top. It is so cute. Oh my gosh, I absolutely love this. It's so beautiful. I love the lacy straps. That's like probably my favorite. And then my sister, she actually helped me find this purse, and it's my absolute favorite bag. It brings me back childhood memories, but it is this little bag that has like the Disney princesses, and my favorite when I was little was Snow White. There she is. I would watch that every day when I was little. That's what my dad told me. Oh, my last one is, I found this in the men's section, and they're just black overalls, but I've had these for years. Like, I wear these like crazy. I absolutely love them. I'm telling you guys, follow these tips and you will find amazing things. But with that in mind, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to keep bringing more tips your way for many more things. I always want my videos to benefit you in any way possible, so I hope that you took something away. Well, with that being said, bye. Have a good day.